Ever wondered how to enhance your English vocabulary? Well, today is your lucky day as we delve into 5 fascinating words that you can add to your language repertoire. First up, we have the word euphoria. Euphoria is a state of intense happiness and self-confidence. Imagine a moment when you feel on top of the world. That's euphoria. Now, how do you use it in a sentence? You could say, winning the lottery brought a sense of euphoria. Synonyms of euphoria include elation, ecstasy, and rapture. Next, we venture into the world of serendipity. Serendipity is the occurrence and development of events by chance in a happy or beneficial way. For instance, you might say, it was serendipity when I found a $20 bill on the street. Some synonyms for serendipity are fluke, chance, and happy accident. Our third word for the day is epiphany. An epiphany is a sudden realization or comprehension. It's like a light bulb suddenly lighting up in your mind. A sentence might be, after hours of studying, he had an epiphany about the solution to the problem. Synonyms for epiphany include revelation, insight, and breakthrough. Now we move on to quintessential. Quintessential means representing the most perfect or typical example of a quality or class. If you're trying to describe something that's the perfect example of something, quintessential is your go-to word. For example, she is the quintessential example of a good leader. Synonyms for quintessential include ideal, model, and classic. Our final word for today is melancholy. Melancholy is a feeling of pensive sadness, typically with no obvious cause. For instance, he felt a strange sense of melancholy after the party ended. Synonyms for melancholy include sadness, sorrow, and gloom. So, to summarize, today we learned about euphoria, a state of intense happiness, serendipity, a beneficial event happening by chance, epiphany, a sudden realization, quintessential representing the most perfect example, and melancholy, a feeling of pensive sadness. Remember, words are the building blocks of language. The more words you know, the more expressively you can communicate. So keep learning and keep growing your vocabulary. Until next time, keep exploring the world of words.
Welcome to my channel, word enthusiasts around the globe. We cherish the beauty and power of language here. In today's episode, we will embark on an intriguing journey to unravel the might of words. As we plunge into their depths, a richer, more nuanced vocabulary awaits to revolutionize our everyday chatter and exchanges. So if you're a logophile, a casual conversationalist, or just someone who wishes to augment their communication prowess, you've landed in the right zone. Let's submerge ourselves into this enlightening adventure. Ever wondered why words matter so much in our daily lives? Today we're diving into the world of vocabulary, exploring 5 essential words that can enrich our daily conversations and interactions. First up, we have anticipate. To anticipate means to expect or predict. It's that feeling when you're waiting for a friend to arrive, or when you're looking forward to a delicious meal at your favorite restaurant. Anticipate allows us to express expectation or prediction about future events. Next on our list is appreciate. Appreciate is a verb that signifies recognizing the full worth of something or someone. It's a word that we often use when we want to express gratitude or acknowledge the value of something, like when you appreciate a warm cup of coffee on a cold day, or the help of a friend when you need it the most. Moving on, we have argue. Now, argue isn't just about heated debates or disagreements. It also means to give reasons or cite evidence in support of an idea, action, or theory. So when you argue your point in a discussion, you're essentially providing reasons to support your view. Our fourth word is arrange. To arrange means to put things in a certain order or design. It's the action you take when you tidy up your room, organize your work desk, or plan your travel itinerary. Arrange captures the essence of order and organization. Finally, we have aspect. Aspect refers to a particular part or feature of something. It could be an aspect of a problem, an aspect of your personality, or an aspect of a story. The word aspect allows us to focus on a specific part or feature of a larger entity. So, in summary, anticipate means to expect or predict. Appreciate signifies recognizing the full worth of something. Argue is to give reasons or cite evidence in support of an idea. Arrange means to put things in a certain order, and aspect refers to a particular part or feature of something. Remember, vocabulary isn't just about using big words. It's about choosing the right word to express your thoughts and ideas. So next time you're in a conversation, try using these words and see how they can improve your communication. After all, words are the building blocks of our language and the key to understanding our world. Let's take a quick look at the 5 essential vocabulary words we've discussed today. First up, anticipate. To anticipate is to look forward to something or predict it before it happens. For example, I anticipate a challenging workout at the gym tomorrow. Next, we have appreciate. To appreciate is to be grateful for something or to recognize its value, like, I appreciate your help with my project. Moving on to argue. Argue can mean to present reasons for or against a thing. For instance, they argued about the merits of the new policy. Next is arrange. Arrange means to put things in a certain order or design. For example, she arranged the flowers beautifully in the vase. And finally, we have aspect. An aspect is a particular part or feature of something. As an example, the financial aspect of the project was the most challenging. These are the 5 words that have the potential to enrich our daily conversations and interactions. Remember, the more words you know, the better you'll be at expressing yourself.
Greetings and welcome to our digital corner of word exploration, where we delve into the depths of the English language. Today, we're on a mission to unravel the meanings, usages, and examples of 5 intriguing words: accept, accurate, achieve, absolute, and adjust. So tighten your seatbelts and prepare for an enlightening journey through the linguistic universe. Our first word of the day is accept. This verb is a simple yet powerful term that means to receive something willingly. Picture yourself graciously receiving a gift from a dear friend. That's acceptance. An example in a sentence might be, she accepted the award with humility and gratitude. Moving on, we encounter the word accurate. This adjective describes something that is correct in all details, exact or precise. A well-aimed arrow hitting the bullseye is an accurate shot. In sentence form, one could say his predictions were surprisingly accurate. Next, we have achieve. This verb conveys the sense of successfully reaching a desired objective or goal through effort, skill, or courage. Imagine a mountaineer reaching the summit after a strenuous climb. That's achievement. A sentence example could be, after years of hard work, he achieved his dream of becoming a renowned chef. Our fourth word is absolute. As an adjective, it implies something that is not qualified or diminished in any way. It is total and complete. Think of the absolute silence in a library. An example in a sentence could be, she had absolute confidence in her team's abilities. Finally, we arrive at adjust. This verb means to alter or move something slightly in order to achieve the desired fit, appearance, or result. Consider adjusting the focus of a camera to get the perfect shot. A sentence might read, he adjusted his glasses and continued to read his book. So there we have it, 5 words richer. To recap, accept means to receive willingly. Accurate describes something that is correct in all details. Achieve means to reach a desired goal. Absolute implies something total and complete. And adjust means to alter or move slightly for a better fit or result. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. Remember, language is not a destination, but a continuous journey. So keep exploring, keep learning, and see you in the next video.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're tuning into your daily dose of English vocabulary with us. We're here to make language learning an enjoyable journey. Today, we're going to delve into the world of 5 intriguing words: ability, ahead, alternate, aware, and ban. Our first word for the day is ability. Ability refers to the capacity to do something or the potential for performing a particular task. It's a noun that often pops up in conversations and writings. For example, you might say, her ability to solve complex problems is truly impressive. It's a word that highlights skill and potential. Moving on, we have ahead. Ahead is an adverb that signifies being in the front or going before. If you're going on a trip, you might say, I'm heading ahead to make sure everything is ready. It's a word that conveys advancement and progress. Next up is alternate. Alternate can be used as a noun, a verb, or an adjective. As a noun, it refers to a substitute or second choice. As a verb, it means to change back and forth between conditions. As an adjective, it describes something that occurs in turns repeatedly. For instance, we decided to take an alternate route to avoid traffic. Our fourth word is aware. Aware is an adjective that describes having knowledge or perception of a situation or fact. An example might be, she was aware of the potential risks involved. It's a word that denotes consciousness and mindfulness. Finally, we have ban. Ban is a verb that means to officially or legally prohibit something. It can also be used as a noun referring to an official or legal prohibition. For instance, the city issued a ban on smoking in public places. So, to recap, we've covered 5 fascinating words today: ability, ahead, alternate, aware, and ban. Each word, whether it's a noun, verb, or adjective, adds color and depth to our language, allowing us to express thoughts, actions, and feelings more effectively. Thank you for tuning in for this enriching exploration of English vocabulary. Keep practicing and stay curious. See you in the next video.
Hello there, and a warm welcome to this cozy corner of the internet where we uncover the beauty of the English language, one word at a time. Whether you're a seasoned linguist or just dipping your toes into the vast ocean of vocabulary, you've found the right place. Our first word of the day is assure. This is a verb, and it means to tell someone something positively or confidently to dispel any doubts they may have. For example, you might say, I assure you the sun will rise tomorrow. It's a statement of certainty, a guarantee of sorts. Next, we have approach. As a verb, approach means to come near or nearer to something or someone in space, time, quality, or amount. For instance, you might say, as we approach the city, the skyline becomes more visible. It's about getting closer, reaching towards something or someone. Moving right along, we encounter bear. It's a versatile verb with numerous meanings, one of which is to carry or support, be it a weight or responsibility. For example, he has to bear the burden of his family's expectations. It's about carrying, supporting, or enduring. Our fourth word is bind. This verb can mean to tie or fasten something tightly or to cause people to feel united. For instance, shared experiences can bind people together. It's about securing or uniting. Lastly, we have basis. This noun refers to the underlying support or foundation for an idea, argument, or process. For example, the trust between them was the basis of their friendship. It's about the foundation, the groundwork of something. To recap, we've journeyed through 5 words today. Assure, a verb meaning to state confidently to dispel doubts. Approach, another verb describing the act of getting closer. Bear, a verb about carrying, supporting, or enduring. Bind, a verb that's all about securing or uniting. And finally, basis, a noun that refers to the underlying support or foundation. Thank you for joining this linguistic expedition. Remember, every word is a new world waiting to be discovered. See you in the next video, where we'll continue to explore the captivating world of English vocabulary.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Daily English Vocabulary, where we unravel the magic of words and their meanings, making language learning fun and exciting. Our first word for today is blame. Blame is a term used when the responsibility for a fault or wrong is assigned. Imagine you're in a situation where a vase is broken and someone has to be held responsible. That person would bear the blame. Next up is bright. Bright is a term often used to describe something that shines or gives off a lot of light. It can also be used metaphorically to describe someone who is smart or promising. For example, a student who excels in their studies might be referred to as a bright student. Moving on, we have breath. Breath is the air taken into or expelled from the lungs. When you inhale and exhale, what you're doing is taking a breath. It's the very essence of life, an act so subtle we often don't even notice we're doing it. Our fourth word is choice. Choice refers to the act of selecting or making a decision when faced with 2 or more possibilities. Every day we make a multitude of choices, from simple ones like what to wear to more complex ones like career paths. Finally, we have cap. A cap is usually a soft protective cover for the head, often worn for warmth or style. It's also used to refer to a limit or restriction, such as a cap on spending. In summary, we've explored 5 interesting words today. Blame.
which is the responsibility for a fault or wrong. Bright, which describes something that shines or someone who's smart. Breath, the act of inhaling and exhaling. Choice, the act of selecting among options. And cap, a head cover or a limit. Thank you for tuning in to Daily English Vocabulary. Remember, language is a tool that, when sharpened, can open up a world of opportunities. Until next time, keep exploring and expanding your vocabulary.
Welcome, welcome. This is your daily dose of English vocabulary, where we try to make learning new words as fun and engaging as possible. Today, we have 5 interesting words on the docket: catch, compare, constant, debate, and defeat. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. Our first word for today is catch. Now, catch is a verb that means to grasp or seize something, generally in the air. It's often used when talking about catching a ball in sports, but it can also refer to catching a cold, which means becoming infected with it. For example, she caught the ball effortlessly, or he caught a cold after getting soaked in the rain. Moving on, we have compare. To compare means to examine 2 or more things to note similarities and differences. For instance, you might compare different brands of smartphones before deciding which one to buy. Here's an example. When you compare the 2 paintings, you can see that one has more vibrant colors. Next up is constant. Constant is an adjective that describes something that doesn't change or something that happens all the time. It can refer to a person, a habit, or a situation. For instance, his constant chatter is really distracting, or she is a constant source of inspiration for me. The 4th word on our list is debate. A debate is a formal discussion or argument about a particular topic where different opinions are expressed. For example, the presidential debate was watched by millions of viewers. Besides, debate can also be a verb, as in they debated the pros and cons of the new proposal. Finally, we have defeat. Defeat is a verb that means to win against someone in a game, war, or any other competitive event. It can also be a noun referring to an instance of winning such an event. For example, the team defeated their rivals in a thrilling match, or their defeat in the final game was unexpected. So, there you have it. Catch, compare, constant, debate, and defeat. 5 words that can add depth to your English vocabulary. To quickly recap, catch means to seize or grasp something. Compare is to examine similarities and differences. Constant describes something unchanging or perpetual. Debate is a formal discussion or argument, and defeat means to win against someone, or it can refer to an instance of winning. Remember, understanding the meanings of words is the first step. Try to use these words in your daily conversations to really make them stick. Thank you for tuning in today. Make sure to come back for more enriching vocabulary sessions. Until next time, keep learning and growing.